Hello. Fall is coming up, which means spooky season. I hope you like my decor that we got going on. And I feel like fall is really when a lot of video games start to shine. Especially, the year is ending. A lot of people want to look back at things that were going on throughout the year, seeing what games were really hitting, or even just being nostalgic. Maybe some games give off more of a fall vibe than others, or maybe just, some games that remind you of the good old days. And I thought it would be really fun to give you a glimpse into some games that I am hoping to play this fall. Some of these games I like to play every fall, or would like to play every fall as a fun little tradition, I suppose. I mean, I have some books that I like to read every fall, so why not add video games into the mix? And yeah, let's get started. I feel like Luigi's Mansion. I don't like my light. Oh my god. I feel like Luigi's Mansion is kind of a good one. I feel like this one's a given, but Luigi's Mansion. 1, 2, or 3, not that it matters. I would really like to play the first one because I've never played the first one. I was unfortunately one of the kids that thought Luigi's Mansion 1 was scary. So I never played it growing up, and I never beat Luigi's Mansion 3 because I was distracted by so many other games. But last year, my fiance got this for me for my birthday because I am an October person, and I think this year I'm gonna commit to playing Luigi's Mansion 3 because this game, first of all, it's freaking gorgeous. I see why people want another game. But I also just think, Luigi's Mansion 3, it looks like a good ass game. I want to play through it. And also, I am not a horror game person, so I feel like Luigi's Mansion 3 is just my target demographic. You probably already noticed that I have no horror games out here. But maybe I'll give them a shot. Who knows? Luigi's Mansion 3, more like baby's first steps into horror. I feel like the Fire Emblem games, or at least the more modern ones that I have played, really give off fall vibes. Because I was just going to have Three Houses and Echoes, but then I really thought about it and I was like, I feel like Fates, specifically Conquest, gives off that fall vibe. I don't think I'll replay Fates, but maybe I will. I don't know. Same with Awakening. Awakening just gives that shit off. I don't know if I'll replay Awakening specifically, but it's on there. These two, I really want to replay though. I say this every single time I bring up Echoes in a video, but Echoes was just super underappreciated, especially because it came out during the Switch's lifespan, so nobody freaking played it. But this has got to be one of my favorite games of all time. I really think that people need to dip their toes into this game a little bit. It's also a remake, so there's that extra layer of respect for it being so good. I don't know. I feel if you are really looking for a story-heavy game that is fully voice acted, and you don't mind either emulating it or just playing it on an older portable console, this is right here. This is just such a good game. I can't fully express how much I love this game, like ever. Three Houses was actually not really on this list until that recent Nintendo Direct, in which they announced a new entry in the franchise, except it also clearly is a bit connected to Three Houses. And I played the shit out of this game. Oh yeah, I used to have the pre-order pins, but I lost them. I think I only have the Blue Lions pin or the Golden Deer pin now. One of them. Anyway, I chose Golden Deer first and then Blue Lion second, just so you know. I feel like fall, or at least in the book universe, the book side of the internet, is a very big time for fantasy and dark academia and other weird shit. And this just checks all of those boxes. Plus, it's just such a big game. I really love playing story-heavy games during the fall. I feel like it's just the perfect time for it, especially when it's colder out and you can just kind of sit back and let it happen. I am really excited for Fortune's Weave, even though it won't come out until next year, and there's no date as I'm recording this, so no one knows when specifically next year, but I think this game is big enough that if I do commit to replaying all of it, I should be good to go by the time that Fortune's Weave comes out. But yeah, kind of like the Echoes, if you are really into story heavy games, I feel like this could be a good one. Perhaps. I'll wave it over you until you grab it. And I don't know if anyone else has this tradition during the fall, but I have been really looking forward to the fall just so I can replay Bayonetta 1 and 2. I feel like this one's a little obvious because, you know, Bayonetta is a witch, and I feel like the first game definitely is more of a fall game. When I think of Bayonetta 2, I think of the summer of the Wii U. but I think of the summer first, you know what I mean? It's probably because of how blue Bayonetta 2 is, and then obviously Bayonetta 1 is red. But yeah, I've been really looking forward to replaying Bayonetta 1. And these are both really short games, so I can probably knock out both just like that. I've not played 3, but I did buy 3. I've heard the horrors of 3, and maybe that will spook me enough this season to play. I also, weirdly enough, I think the story of Bayonetta 1 is just weirdly charming to me. It's really weird. Bayonetta 1 is a weird game, and it's definitely dated. It has that Xbox 360 faded, foggy look, but I kind of love it, weirdly enough. It's also, ooh, bloody. And you know, we all love our bloodiness during the fall. I don't know. If you love witchy shit, and you also don't mind getting a face full of 7 feet tall ass for approximately 10 hours, then I think this is the game for you. Anyway, another one that I'm currently replaying, which is why it's kind of dripping into fall here a bit, is Crisis Core. I already had a ramble about Crisis Core in my PSP video, so I won't go into it again, but this is a very, very good game, and I think it does in fact have fall vibes, except instead of scaring you, it makes you want to have a goddamn breakdown, but it has it. Crisis Core has it, that's for sure. A few other games that I don't have physically, but I do want to talk about is Fields of Mystria. I have a whole other video dedicated to yapping about why this is one of my favorite games of all time, but Fields of Mystria is such a good game. I recently found out that a lot of people love playing Stardew Valley in the fall, and I think I get it, but for Fields of Mystria. Again, I think fall is just a perfect time to embrace a lot of fantasies and mythical stuff and magical things, and Fields of Mystria is just a magical Stardew Valley. It's like if you took Stardew Valley, gave it a Game Boy Advance style, and also sprinkled some Fire Emblem in it, but I will 100% be playing that one for sure. There's also a new SpongeBob game coming out that focuses around the Flying Dutchman, and if you know me, I love my ass some fucking sponge. SpongeBob just sprinkles that. Sprinkle! Sprinkle! It just sprinkles that nostalgia, you know what I mean? And like I said, fall is a good time to have some nostalgia, and so I'm just thinking, you know, new SpongeBob game, Flying Dutchman. It looks pretty spooky. Wait, it doesn't come out until November. I mean, shit, that's still fall. But like, damn, that could have been a good Halloween game. That's really tough, actually. Anyway, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective was another one that I was thinking of, because a good game, old game, so got that nostalgia in it. Freaking ghosts. Funny writing. It's gold. It's been a long time since I've played Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, but it is on the Switch too, and the Switch, and mobile, and DS, and probably elsewhere, but I will be playing it. Anyway, that is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you were drawing while listening to this video, I hope your drawing turned out good. If you were eating, I hope your food was fantastic. If you were doing chores, I hope your chores turned out fantastic. I hope that this fall is just amazing for you, and that you enjoy the spookiness of the spook. And I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye bye.